Happy Friday, art class. From the comics to the big screen, Falcon has always been the ultimate wingman, and today we're drawing him. So as always, you're going to need a pencil, paper, and black line marker, and then for colors, we're going to be using brown, red, black, and gray. Alright guys, let's go. Hello and happy Friday. Today we'll be drawing Falcon as he appears in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon's going to be in the middle of our paper and we're going to be drawing him in a flying position. So first we're going to start with our head, which is going to start with a circle. And I'm putting this sort of farther down towards the middle because we're going to actually build his wings and his back above this. So once we create that circle, I'm going to bring both sides down, some straight lines, creating the side of the face. And I'm going to a little bit of space between those sides. I'm going to go straight to like a bottom, where I want the bottom of our face to be. Make a line across, and I'm going to angle in two sides to that line. It's going to give me the shape of my head. Now, we're not going to use that circle, that line per se, but it's going to kind of help us because in that area there, we're going to actually kind of put our eye line in a second, but it's not going to be exactly there. So around that spot, we can make a line across. It's going to be the top of our goggles. And then below it, we're going to put some space. We're going to come across, go up and over, and keep going across, giving some area for our goggles. Then, on each side above our goggles, we're going to come in a little bit. And we're going to make a curved line over the forehead here. That's going to give us our hair. So his hair is very close to his head, so we're not going to really put as much of a halo for hair outside of his head as we are lining it up inside of the circle we created. On the top of the goggles, we're going to start here, bring it down past the goggles, both sides, just a little bit. And then in between that upper curved part, we're going to make our nose. I'm going to make a line straight in the middle here, but then curve two nostrils out on each side. And then from there, I'm going to bring down on both sides, have a mustache. That brings the sides of the face straight down to where we got to our chin. Now I'm just going to double the line up on my chin to give some facial hair. And in between all that facial hair, we're going to make a line across and a little bit of a chin line for our mouth. Like our face, we did a lot of our facial stuff first. For our body now, we're going to look at the sides of our head. And we're going to curve out and make almost another circle shape right next to our head. And that's going to go from the top of the head down to the side of the cheek. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. These are actually going to be our shoulders. We're going to be looking forward over them. Now coming down about the middle of each of these, we're going to go across with another, making the front of our character. Next, we're going to build our arms up. And these are going to be ovals too. They're going to be a little bit smaller. And they're going to keep going back. So the second one I'm going to make is going to be another curved line behind that first one. Kind of angling going backwards. It's kind of going back that way. And the same thing is going to happen here. Nice curved oval behind that one. And each one, this one's a little bit too big. Each one should be a little smaller because his arms are going to be going back in perspective. So we're going to do another one here, and it's going to be even smaller. And this oval there. We're going to put a circle on the end of that. Nice and small. That's going to be actually where our hand is. Once we have our arms, our last piece that we'll be adding to our overall shape is our wings. So from above the arm, kind of on the side of the head here, I'm going to come out. A nice long curved line. And I'm going to come in flat and with the back of the arm there. So then by that side of the head, I'm going to come out. A nice curved line. I'll go back in. A flat one on this side. See, we can build us some wings. Now we're going to add some details. I'm going to take some kind of curved triangles. Put about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side too. They don't have to be perfect or the same spacing, but something similar too. Try to keep them sort of balanced out. And once you have that, we're going to add our last details to our Falcon's costume. So around our shoulders, we're going to curve 2 lines out that will kind of act as the backpack straps to these cool wings. And then on the outside of that, we're going to make a V shape. With a smaller V on the inside. And that V shape is going to go down the front of our character. On that second oval, we're going to cut a line halfway through it. It's going to be the end of our shirt. And on the next one, cut a line halfway through it. It'll be the top of our glove. Put those parts together, the top of our glove and our hand together as one piece. I'm going to add a little circle on each one for the thumb. There we go. We have our Falcon. Now I'm going to ink and color. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm all done. Now that we have Falcon in the air, there's a lot of great room to make a cool background, awesome air battle, whatever your imagination wants. But for me, in my time, I'm just gonna make sure I sign it. Alright guys, we're all done. I had a great time drawing with you, and I can't wait to see you next time for more art class. Until then, be kind and creative, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.